Hello everybody, I'm Count Christo and welcome back to the Roman Reclamation campaign. We're just demolishing Castile over here while we fill our pockets with their precious Catholic relics. Loot, burn, pillage, destroy. As soon as we break the capital, we'll flood into the rest of the nation. We've learned about a whole bunch of places. We're looting maps out of Castile is how I take that to mean. You can go here. Just keep it rolling. Beautiful. Beautiful thing. So are we going to get to 20,000 loot? I doubt it. Nearly, though. Nearly. I've never done a loot war against Ming. Ever. In MEIOU&Taxes. I'm really looking forward to my first loot war against Ming. Because just, can you imagine? Can you imagine the amount of wealth you can rip out of that beastie? It would be obscene. Take that and that. Cause for me? Yes, indeed. Beautiful. Yeah, can you? I mean, I've seen some ARs of looting Ming in EU4 in MEIOU&Taxes, and my lord, we gotta get some of that. Maybe not in this campaign, because I'm probably just gonna wrap up the borders and then call it. Because I want to play. I want to start again. I want to get off this patch, honestly. I am still enjoying myself in the Rome campaign, but the amount of editing I'm doing is pain. Doesn't help me sleep either, because whenever I edit, I have to leave my PC on overnight to encode the video, because it takes like 2 hours. It's ridiculous. It takes my computer like 2 hours. I think it's probably partly my editing program, and like there are things I could do to improve this. But it takes like 2 hours to encode a 20-minute video. Encoding meaning like turning it from a storyboard of video and audio into a proper video that I can upload, which is absurd. So I have my freaking fan running all night, and the fan gets even louder because I should stop this, because I need to get the flashing light off my power button to go down, so I can actually sleep without a freaking blinking light. And I usually end up just draping like a dressing gown over the computer, which is like a really, really bad idea, because then it overheats and the fan gets crazy. Anyway, I'm not a computer whiz, but I'm pretty sure that's a bad idea. So next thing we should probably build more ports. Like we're building up Tunis. Let's do some of that. Oh, they've already got the best one in Tunis. Yeah, okay. Was it here? Yeah, here. We'll have to build the city from scratch, and we were building one here to allow for a road into Arabia, and here to allow for our Damascus road to get good communication efficiency. Nice. I like how we're using forts as kind of a way of keeping the provinces in check. We're building all these forts. It seems very Roman, doesn't it? You know, building a bunch of forts rather. They wouldn't really be fortresses in Roman times. They'd be more, wooden fortification style. I know they did have forts, but anyway, to suppress an area. So it's done up here, good. Beautiful. You honestly can start returning home. There's no coalition former, by the way. I don't think it has escaped my notice. Once the truces end, they might. But we're in a very good position in terms of just being strong enough to deter coalitions. We could always use more soldiers. It's strictly true. Which is, of course, the best kind of true. Are we going to break 20,000? Loot. Place your bets. I reckon yes. I'm an optimist in many things. I reckon we're going to break 20,000 loot. Whole bunch of cores going. Beautiful. I really like that there's no 100% overextension limit in MEIOU&Taxes. Because a hard limit on that kind of thing just doesn't make any sense, does it? It also doesn't make sense that conquering land causes unrest in your home provinces. Like, I mean, come on. it's just silly, really. It doesn't make any sense. Well, no, that's not true. From a game balance perspective, it makes sense. It just doesn't make sense from a logical perspective. We don't have any vassals, do we? I should be like spending. Well, of course we have Muscovy, but they're in debt constantly, so I can't get any money off them. Finally, lesser nobles hampering the military has fallen away. Don't go through. Don't go through the province. I don't want to kill the rebels. They're my pet rebels. They must never be killed. Oh, here's some rebels you can kill. 25th of June. Ah, Ghazi raid. A Ghazi raid? How dare they? Curse these opportunists. Go deal with them. Truce to the Mamluks is over. Oh, goody. Now we can take the rich heartlands of... Oh, wait. We'll no longer transfer trade. That seems, honestly, very fair. After all, the truce is up. Cadiz. And Caceres. Right, just keep going to strategical points around the empire. I'm not sure where we're going to go next in terms of conquests. Because really, I just want to attack France and Castile over and over again. Until, you know, we own all of it. And then we can actually form Rome. I may just not form Rome until the end of the campaign, because the map colour's different and the flag's bad, and I don't want to have to mod them to change them. So I may just not. These are all raised naval levies, aren't they? Yeah, so you can stay there. Hey, perfect timing. Both of them ticking away at the same moment. You can go to Athens, but not killing the beautiful pet rebels. Okay, so peacetime. Are you still going to join a coalition over this, Castile? Oh, of course, they won't join the coalition because the truce time. We have to factor in the truce time. 68 should be fine. 18 will tick away in 15 years. In fact, more than 18 will tick away. It's a bit more. There's the Netherlands too. Where's Castile in this list? I don't see him. Castile, Castile, Castile. There they are, 73. In 15 years, how much aggressive expansion will tick away? 3.6 a year. Give me but a moment. 3.6 times 15 years is 54. What? 3.6 times 15 years. That sounds right. 54, that's insane. So we can take them to over 100 aggressive expansion. 104. And they'll still won't be able to join a coalition once the truce is over. That's crazy sauce. Alright, so what are we at now? I don't like that I have to find them in this list. 84, 87. Good lord. There you go, 113. That's too much. So not Almeria. Castile, 103. That'll work. That's precisely right, in fact. Let's go a bit lower, just to be safe. Let's take Murcia. That puts them at 97. Okay, and now we need to make sure the truce is as long as possible. Sure. Cancel this and... sure, give some cause to Fez. I just need to artificially extend the truce. There we go. Yoink! Got your Mediterranean coastline. Fabulous. Look at that trade control in the Western Med. 69%. Pretty sweet. Pretty as a picture. Okay, some more conversions done. Everyone can come home. Marvelous. Trade fleets assemble, and I will figure out what I want to do with you. We did indeed treat their soldiers well. Okay, so we gained 22,900. We broke 20k. I'm tempted to take the maximum out because that's just a ludicrous amount of money. We also double our court's wealth. Cross your fingers, everybody. Damn! Oh well, still, that's a stupendously large amount of money. And we wanted to go back to the cycle of, you know, 2 to high 2 stability to down to 1 when you revoke and so on. Anyway, so it's not the worst thing in the world. You guys, I would like you to distribute, please, to your typical stations. Okay, so we took a little bit of aggressive expansion there. The Netherlands is in range. We took so much land in France and Castile that Poland is starting to get a bit nervous. But there we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Almost the entire Mediterranean coastline now falls under the sway of the mighty Roman Empire. Wait a minute. Did the army I sent down here get stack wiped? What? How is that possible? Well, no worries if it's possible. It appears to have happened. So let's deal with it. That's crazy. So without ships, we have 85% here. So there's 1 ducat we're losing there by not pulling it harder. We're losing 2 ducats over here. We have heavy ships. Sorry, it's got the trademark mode. So laggy. We don't need heavy ships. Damaged ships go to the Grand Athenian shipyards. Right, we send some ships to the Crimea. Why can I send them to Crimea? Because it's not the Crimea, it's the Black Sea. So we're currently losing, 3 ducats are being sent to places we don't want them to. Okay. Does this place even have a coastline? It does have a coastline, so we could send them here, where we're losing 1.7 ducats. So let's send another contingent there. You guys can protect in the lower Danube. And then we'll probably want... We will want some in the Western Med, I think. There's 1.3 ducats here. It's not nothing. Protect in Western Med. Oops, didn't actually let it fully process there. Try that again. Western Med, thank you. Now, final 43. Probably Privateer Iberia would be my guess. See how much money we can make out of that. Okay. Nice. Alright, men, disperse. And we've got stupendously huge amounts of money, which means really it's time to build something in the capital, because it's one of the very few times we can actually afford it. So I think I'll build a bank. We'll get some more tax income, local production efficiency, local trade power, all good stuff. Let's do it. Build a bank. What else? We could build an even better military shipyard here. Why not? The grand military shipyard of Athens accepts only the best. Give this guy a general. Let's go deal with those darn Ghazi SOBs. Okay. And speed 5. Stable empire. Province culture shifts. Lots of culture conversions coming through recently. Greek looking nice indeed. We should probably call some of this area. State some of this area just to allow Greek to continue to spread. But it's not really, it's not a priority. I'd rather spend my states on Sicily, Paris perhaps. Hey, the Netherlands just killed the Pope. Nice. What are you? Protestant. Reformed. Okay. Bunch of cores over in the east there. Nice. Chevron, how's our truce? Almost up. Okay, well. Let our eyes turn to the east. In that case. You guys that aren't standing in places where there's normally a boat, and therefore are, my rapid response units. Let's get people on the Shivrani border. And prepare for our next glorious war of conquest. That was fun. Sell it. Is there anywhere on the Baghdad road that does not have a highway? No, they're still building. Oh no, wait, here's not building. Did I not do it in Baghdad itself? Silly me. There we go. And these places are still building? No. Maybe they had 0 road. Okay, you need a road. Or maybe it crashed or something before we did the road building? I don't know. If you guys could go and kill those darn Ghazi raiders. Do they have like stupid morale or something? Are they bugged? How did they kill the previous stack? How did I not notice they killed the previous stack? Did I just not give the order? I don't know. There we go. Paved, 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 paved. Beautiful. Best currently available shipyard going up here. So we should see Baghdad get substantially better. Down to 32. I think it was 36 earlier. But I want to see green pluses. Science on trial. One of our most trusted advisors has been put on trial. It seems experiments into the nature of life the universe are brought into conflict with Holy Scripture. Order his freedom immediately. Church displeasure for 1 year. Not that bad. He might die. You might gain prestige if you support him in the trial. Or disavow all knowledge of his blasphemy. Well, of course, we will order his freedom immediately. He's a good advisor. You demand I return your unlawful territory. You know what, Bohemia? I decline. I decline. Denied. Now let's look at this battle. What the heck is going on down here? You've got 1 maneuver. I've got 4 maneuver. So there won't be a river crossing. So what's the story over here? They don't have mad morale or anything. They did steal my tech, which makes no sense because they're raiders from a foreign country. But oh well. Remove Makuria from the map. Where even is Makuria? Are you Makuria? I actually do want to do that. Just to finish off my control of the Egyptian node. It just seems incomplete and messy without it, doesn't it? Are you allied to someone? Yeah, are they big? Where the heck are they? Oh, they're here. Okay. No is the rather decisive answer to whether they are big. Bring some guys south. Take chances. Alright, Ghazi warriors put down. Rolling structure level 1. Burgers, why are you bothering? Starting at level 1 in 1632? Just seems unnecessary. November of this year. Alright, burger privilege time. Oh my lord, that's not good. Looks like we might have to accept. This is one we revoked relatively recently, but I'd rather not take a 50% roll and 10 legitimacy and 5 loyalty and commercial havoc and unrest. So I accept. It is their due. I'm going to keep any forts that we got in this area, which is actually just the one, just to make it eat harder for them to loot it. Hey, the bank's finished, if they come and get it later. So, looking pretty good. Almost 15 ducats a year. That is a year, isn't it? Not per month. Yeah, it must be. That would be insane. Why is it saying 5? Ah, this one's stalled, is it? Yeah, I'll cancel that one then. Cycling somewhere else. So look at that city. It's getting huge on the map. Nice. So what else can we actually build? They are sending students abroad because even with a renowned university, excuse me, and a continental art and culture centre, there aren't enough slots. So we should build a world famous university. Just generate stupid art power. How much art power is there here? Check that in intellectual. 32. That's crazy. Alright, so meritocracy. They're not growing. If the multiplier is equal to 0, if any of the effects have a value equal to 0, no matter how reversed they are, the multiplier will be equal to 0. Ideas rise more rapidly when you have high. I don't know if we could transmit it that far though. Global trade looks like has made some serious inroads through our many centres of art and culture. Even went all the way down to Cairo already. So we'll let that spread out a bit more before we embrace that. We should probably start saving now though. So I think we'll do that. Begin storing up cash. We can always use more soldiers. A whole bunch of rural infrastructure in Italy being completed there. Sweet. Chevron truce is over. Hey Chevron. In case you weren't aware, Orthodoxy is the one true faith, and in unrelated news, but somehow connected to our CB, we're going to kill you all. No one goes to Tabriz? No, he's going to Tabriz. Okay, good. More cores coming in. I will heavily restrict looting, because we're pretty much only going to be occupying area that we intend to take for ourselves. Uh-oh, a pretender arises. Sweet new ruler though. Sucky air. We have 40 legitimacy. We'll do a massive celebration, which will put us into debt unless the burghers have money for me, which they do. What good timing. Death to traitors. One of the traitors killed our son after all. We have a national decision. Persecute other religions. But of course, it's a legitimizing thing to do. Can I make a generous donation? I could appropriate some church property. Maybe we should appropriate some church property. And then just take the stab points and then like give it back next time we have an event to raise it. Nah. I want to give a generous donation, why can't I? Strange. Maybe that's only a Catholic thing, I don't know. So yeah, 50 legitimacy, not good. And of course, uncertain succession not helping with that. Are we going to get a disaster ticking? Yeah, thought so. Internal conflicts. We need unrest. Seriously lowering. Which is basically just legitimacy. So, is there anything else I can do to raise my legitimacy right now? I don't believe so. Apart from demanding stuff from the estates. So, greater nobles, I need your most legitimate... No, you can't raise legitimacy. It's lesser nobles raise legitimacy. That's right. 8 legitimacy. You know what? I'll take it. I will take it. And here, lesser nobles. In exchange for your support, you will be granted a magnificent gift. And it is a truly magnificent gift. Like, I don't know what we're giving them that we end up spending quite such a ludicrously huge amount of money on it. But it better be a freaking good gift. We're giving them like an island. Or like enough money to start up a, you know, trading guild or something. A truly stupendous amount either way. So, Shivaran, what I want from you is a beautiful southeastern border. Well, eastern, I guess. That is a pretty nice border, I think. Looking good. A lot of aggressive expansion. But, you know, that's just the order of the day at this stage. Okay. Are there any Ottoman cores left? Have we thoroughly exterminated them? I think we have. Cool. You can... Sure, let's go have someone in Tunisia. I do need to kill Tunisia, actually, now I think about it. Let's do that now. Send some guys over. You are down a cannon. Unacceptable. Send the other guys over. From Damascus. Well, not Damascus, but near Damascus anyway. Well, not that near. A couple of 100 miles. Close enough, I say. Close enough. Alright, Shivaran, feel free to roll over. I'll take your money. I'll take your land. I'll take your beautiful borders. Look at that. That's a pretty nice eastern border. It's not absolutely ideal, because this little jut here, but I think it looks pretty good. Pretty good indeed. We will take an extra diplomat that we will never use. Cool. Can I establish client states yet? No. Haven't taken any Diplotech in quite a while. You two, I'll have one of you go here, because I stole that guy. More freaking Ghazi warriors. Alright, I'll go deal with them. Oh, we have a state available. Why? Did you have a freaking regional capital in here? They do! How weird. I'm tempted to delete it. Do I want a regional capital over here? I mean, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. But what am I going to do? Have this road cut south of it? Yeah, I guess. Here. I guess here. Ah, it's mountains. That's unfortunate. About here. That's probably better, even though it still goes through these mountains. So I will start working on some roads here. And here. And here. I know we're saving money, but this is important. Serious business. And we have roads all the way out here being built, don't we? No, we don't. Where's my Baku road? Maybe they had no roads here to begin with. And yes, again, I know we're saving money, but infrastructure. Uber alles. Or maybe we built a level 1 road across here and we never got around to upgrading it. So, oh no, the paved gets to here. Okay. More roads for me, please. Glorious. Upgrade roads complete. Now give me the actual prop up, please. I'll do it again, just in case. Oh, I can't. I'll do upgrade forts then. I think it just pops up the, yeah. Roads. Ducats. And we're out of money. That's okay, it's okay. We finished a lovely port here, which will help with Baghdad again, once this next recalculates. Should get down at least 1 or 2 days. Oh, hello. Bad timing. Considering we just moved an army over to this region. Your intel on the timing for your rebellion was really bad. To love and be loved. Great nobles lose 10 loyalty, but we get -1 national unrest. Lose 20 just... yeah, no. No. Absolutely not. No, nay, never, no more. Do I want to do... Which one of these do I want to do first? Which one has higher income? Western, for sure. Alright, stated. And, of course, full chord? No, not full chord. What? Ah, because we had territorial cores already, so we didn't pay for the land, but you just kept them as territorial cores rather than getting full cores when you integrate it. Okay. That seems fair. Missionary almost done. More Cyrillic. Is there even any Islamic culture left here? There is quite a few Iraqis, but the Cyrillic have more or less fully beaten out whoever was here before. And the Egyptians are still holding on in their last holdout here. Some more Ghazis destroyed. And this ticking is a problem. Don't let me tell you it ain't. We're down to -3 though. How about some burgher citizenship? No, they're busy. How about you? Give me some serf conditions, please. That puts us only 2 unrest short of preventing the disaster. Not bad. Not bad at all. You can go here. Other one. Maybe hang out into Tabriz. Or maybe Baghdad. It's probably safer. No, don't drop the maintenance yet. Because we know we've got to take out Tunisia. We'll wrap up Tunisia. And then I'll call it apart. Oh, hello, Africa. How are you doing? So Fez has expanded nicely down here. Capturing all of these little oasis ports. Trade coming up from Timbuktu. Cool. Right, get them over here. Thank you. We need the militias. We will not rely on local militias. -88,000 manpower. That's a little insane. That is a lot of manpower. Moldova, ally someone I can declare war on. Darn it. Once we declare Pax Romana, if it does get rid of the opinion modifier, we can always just vassalize them. Because they're all about it, even though they absolutely detest us. Because they're so scared. And we would like a leader in here. Get this siege done faster. Wait, what? That's new? How is it new? There's a higher looting amount. How interesting. Well, we will heavily restrict looting. But that is very interesting. How has my mod changed? I don't understand. Maybe that unlocks a certain military tech. You know, you get 34 mil tech, you can bring in penalties for people who fail to loot enough. Interesting. Ooh, the 3rd province. I didn't actually spot that. Shouldn't have raised a man. You would have been not occupied for a bit longer. Some irrelevant minor nobody would like access, and they of course will not receive it. Okay, just give it up. Give it up. Tunisia. Who are you at war with, Lithuania? With Smolensk, eh? Well, that's Muscovite land, so stop it. Stop that right now. Wow, the siege ticks are real slow. Why is this? They are very advanced development because they're so tiny. That's pretty funny. I will take all your land. And you can be as advanced as you like, but you won't have any cores, you won't have any land. There we go. You can come in here. That's interesting, that new looting policy. So looting Ming could provide even more loot than previously thought. Good to know. Where are you going? Go to Tunisia. No, we got a guy here. You can go over here. Okay. Well, I am going to call it a part there. We've got vision all the way across to Ming now. Ming, who is... They're 8 military techs behind. 8 military techs behind. That's absurd. If we only had a Panama Canal, I would send men over there and do a loot war against Ming right now. Well, I wouldn't, because I don't have the CB. We could become their tributary. Why don't you want to become my tributary? Why don't you want me to become their tributary? Strategic interests? What are you talking about? Don't have an interest in receiving a manpower tribute from the most powerful empire in the world. This is ridiculous. How many men do you have, by the way, Ming? They have more than us. They have more than twice as many men as us. Outrageous. If we built up to force limit, we'd outnumber them, but it would cripple our economy. Alright, maybe we wouldn't be able to do a loot war against Ming right now. Either way, thanks ever so much for watching. Please do like the episode. If you liked it, it helps out a great deal. And I will see you very soon in the next episode. Bye-bye. And I missed the button. Let's try that again.